Alright, so welcome back to episode 8 of Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade. I'm Brightblade. So anyway, on the last episode we got our green circuits running and we got them put up into here so we can start making everything, and I hit the Alt key again. It's kind of messy up here. Once we get start making green, science will be a lot better off. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and let's see, I'm trying to think, we got plenty of room here. I'm not really worried about going over the top of some of this stuff, and if we have to, when we start making the longer lines, we'll just fill in the water. But what I try to do is I like to put in 5 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be the first spot where we could do anything, belts or whatever. Now we're going to start by doing the red circuits, or the red science. So we're going to need, actually I think what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. And then we'll put that there, and that there. And then we'll go straight up from here, grab that, bring that down, go there, bring that down, come down to here. And we'll go from here. We're going to have to take out that rock, obviously. Did we? How did we put a mess up there? How are we? Did we mess something up, or did I? Or should I say, did I mess something? Yes, I did. Oh crud. Yeah, I didn't leave 3 spaces. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to not worry about it, and we'll put those other 2 belts somewhere else when we get to that point, or whatever. Because I don't want to rebuild the whole thing. If we have to, we'll rebuild it once we got other stuff done. So we need to put that there like that. I knew I was going to make a mistake sooner or later that was going to be painful. I mean, fortunately we only got to move 2 rows down, but it's still a little bit of work. There we got 77 splitters. Right, yeah, we'd have to move this entire row and this entire row, and then we lose a space down here. But I'm not really worried about spaces being lost. So let's, since that was there, let's do that one there. And that one being there, we'll put there. Yeah. We can always run blue circuits on its own belt, you know, and just kind of like snake it through. Up here we got 9 spaces anyway, so, and I don't have to double row blue circuits like I wanted to if I don't want, you know, if I don't want to, I guess you could say. So, yeah, let's get this all done. So we're gonna run copper out to this point, and I see I made a mistake here. This needs to be down 1. Okay, that goes there. Same with this one. Okay, let's bring this all out. So we got all this all kind of like even. Yeah. That one don't need to be there. So now we're pulling from the center line there and the center line there. And if I did all my handiwork correctly, we should be good to go. I just realized I don't want to do it that way. We'll just pull all this copper off the line. What I wanted to do was, let's see, how can we do this? I want was thinking that I wanted to combine the two lines, but I really don't want to. I want to go like that. Which is still wrong, isn't it? We wanted... no, that's right, that'll work. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to have this machine right here. This will be gears. And then we want to pull in the iron there and kick out the gears there. Usually I can get away with this with one, and then I just run the iron up and don't care. So let's get some power here. We'll sneak some power across from over here. And we'll put some there and right there. It's not pretty, but it'll work. So that looks like it's working okay. Now we need more. Well, let's see. What do we got left? We got shotgun shells. So we can make, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. We need more iron, so let's go up and grab a bunch of iron. Our iron always ends up being our longest line. Now, we should be able to make, like, a mess load of these things. So let's look at it. Red is 1 every 5 seconds, so if I want 2 of them out there on the belt for every second, or every, yeah, we need 10. And that's more than, this can feed 10 of them pretty easily. So 3, 4, or 3. I'm counting already. Don't even have the darn things down. So, we're gonna make these all red science. And then we'll end up with 10 of them, but for right now we might as well just set them up. So every one of them needs a long handle, so we're going to put the long handles in the middles. We'll go like this, and then every other set there'll be a thing, so we can put a pole in here. Yeah, I did that right. Okay, I thought I did it wrong there for a second, but unfortunately with the smaller poles we got to put one there as well. And then we don't have no place for I haven't locked the poles in yet, so let's just run that down. Run that down to there. And then I think what we're gonna do is I think we'll actually run it. Well, we can come across here, so let's run our thing up and then we'll go across to there. But we don't need it yet, so then we'll just go here, here, well, go here and here, and then we'll put one there. The nice thing is about this, put one on top, it gets both of them anyway, so we'll get red running. Once we get this all done, we'll go up and we'll tear the old red apart, or we can leave it there and not give a crap. It's probably actually out of iron. But we're almost ready here to go. This will be our pattern for all 10 of them. Then what we'll do is we'll put the greens on this side, and that'll have to actually go down to 14. If I remember correctly, if they haven't changed anything. And then we'll come out and we'll make a row of labs. And once the labs are in there, we'll just run 2 lines down in between the labs. And let's I think we got space right here. I can throw one. And for right now, let's throw one right there. We probably don't need many, but we'll just go back and forth on these things. That way when it does get to be night, we got light to light up our green circuits. Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be 10. If they taught me how to count in school, then I guess I probably got it right. And last I looked, they still do teach you counting here in Wisconsin, even though they try to use that new math. Some more reds. Okay, I kind of did that screwy, didn't I? Oh well. Okay, so other than making the belt on this side, we're done with red science, and we're going to try and get green science in this mess as well. So we need more yellows. Or do I have more? I thought I made a whole mess load of. Maybe I didn't. I made a ton of iron. I know it's kind of a waste of iron, but it's kind of hard to... I could split the belt and done it differently, but I decided not to, I guess. We'll make a bunch and then we'll make the whole pile. Okay, so, you know, we might not be able to come around that corner like that. Because, well, green will be back there. It's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, so we need 4 more. Just put that in there. Hey, we got exactly what we need. Nice. Too bad we'll need more of them. Okay, so let's get all this mess cleaned up here. We got plenty of time to get this done. Okay, so there's all 14 of them done. Well, they're not done, but they're ready to be done. Okay, so that'll work. And we don't need those. We need this. And they're back to sawing away out there. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's quite the chainsaw racket. Sounds like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going on out there. Okay, so we got that more or less set up. We'll worry about getting the really important things done here in a bit, like adding power and getting these to work, but let's... Okay, so there's all 14 of them. So now I put that there. Okay, I always do that, put it in the wrong spot. Let's see. We should just need one belt coming down like this, which we don't even need that one, so let's check. Okay, so we need a couple more of these, so we need more iron. Yeah, we got a little bit of time yet. So green circuits, unless they've changed, or green science, unless they change them, is still a yellow inserter and a transport belt. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 of these. might make a fourth one. I haven't decided yet. Well, we just made 5, so let's get rid of this. Shift and click. There we go. If you hold Shift and left click the one you want to get rid of, it'll get rid of the whole pile. Because now I can just take those and shift them out onto the end here like I wanted them. And then what we're going to end up doing here is once I get enough here, we'll have the inserters all along this side again. I think while we're waiting, let's get some power in. Just like our neighbors over there, the green, we gotta double up on these. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Double up on these poles to get this to work. Then we just come down like this. Of course, the nice thing is we don't have to worry about the ones across the way because they're now working. That one will be right there. That one will be right there. There. Right there. Pretty much just skip there, have one blank space in there, and then because now we'll have enough room for everything. These ones will all be powered. We'll just have to power the assembly machines. So what I'm going to do here, I'll put an assembly machine there. So we only need one space in between. So we'll have 3 assembly machines like that. This one here be our gears. This one here will be our belts. This one here will be our inserters. So now we need iron to get the belt factory to work. So let's get we'll delete that. And we need greens over here for this guy down here to work, so he needs that there and that there, and we got a couple of these things done already, so we'll put that there. We'll put 2 in there. Actually, we'll put 3 in there. Put 1 in there because we're going to run iron down this side. We're going to steal 2 of these for right now because we need them. But once we get 3 back in here, it'll be enough to run everything. So let's see, this comes across right here, so we need one there. It's going to drive me nuts now that I screwed up. But I'm not real worried about it. We can make stuff work. Yeah, because that's the 3 line, okay. Okay, and then we can go right here. Do that. I'm only going to worry about pulling that bottom line out. I'm not even going to drag the other ones out here. We're going to do the same here on this. Let's see, we need to go there. So let's actually drag the second line out. And then I know we just used the second line, but I need that to be working. And then even though we don't really need to have any of that messing around here, let's get all this done. Oh, shoot, that's not... Well, good thing I caught myself there. We would have had quite the mess. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Comes down to there. To there. Just follow that one. Clean this out. Yeah, that was supposed to be green. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that one either. I've had a whole system set up and then... Okay, I'm looking at this wrong. I've also done this many times wrong. But at least the first one is in the spot where it needed to be. Okay, so in a few seconds we should start getting everything we need here. So let's put that in there like that. Put you in there like that. I'll go on top of this guy, put the power in, go on top of this one here, put the... that's what my problem is. Now, what I want to do is I want to bring... Let's see. This one's the one that needs to go longer anyway. So, as soon as I get some inserters, we'll finish putting this stuff in. We need another... we need one there anyway, so... I think we need one right there too. We want these on this side of the belt, and to do that we got to come up and around the belt like I have to come up like this or something. Go like that, leave a spot for, well, so let's go like this. I do this more often than I can count. We don't really need a... Well, we don't need that at all. What am I thinking? So what we're going to do is we're just going to come down like this. We'll go in like that. As soon as we get our inserters here in another second or three. That should work there. If I've calculated right. No. How did I mess that one up? Good thing we got nothing working out for us. So we'll just have to go like this and like that. That'll put that on the correct side of the belt. Glad I caught that one before I did it. And the nice thing is about doing it this way and bringing it all the way back up is that we're making a lot of extra belt space for these to come in. We're actually going to run over my time limit that I set for myself, but right now I don't care. Because I want to finish this whole mess. So we just need to put these all in. And put those in. Okay, so that's the beginning of everything. We should be we need a little bit of power here, so once that gets power, we should start getting greens out the side. Of course, right now we're not getting enough belt or anything down here to do it, so, but we are getting it, so it just takes a little bit. So, alright, I will see you guys in episode 10. And we'll finish this off. We're not going to start the blue science right away, but we will get the science going and finish that and see what goes on from there. So see you in episode 10.